Could he, a coach from New Jersey in the United States, be lifting that trophy tonight? The famous blue and white striped shirts of Real Sociedad. These two met in the final back in 1987. It went to a penalty shootout, and Real Sociedad, coached then by the Welshman John Toshak, triumphed. Keeper Gerolstein, who went on to be sporting director at both Barcelona and Manchester City, was playing on that occasion.
Goals in, scoring goals.
It's almost as if Simeone is trying to say to the world, we can do it another way, you know. So here we go with this 124th Copa del Rey final. Geddes with the early ball in, and an early goal as well from Barrenechea. Oh my goodness me! That is spectacular. Atletico had hardly touched the ball, and Real Sociedad lead. That might be the quickest goal ever in a Copa del Rey final, held by Badenes after 17 seconds in 1952 for Barcelona.
Well, it simply is, Ian, because it goes back to the goalkeeper, pump forward, the bounce. And what's across this is Geddes into the penalty area, and as you rightly say, Barrenechea. In the success, or the imminent success, of Athletico Madrid, scoring goals against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey, of course doing it in the Champions League as well.
Foul by Torrientes, leading to looking for that long diagonal ball to Lookman. Time and time again they're giving him the ball, and he's done well here. Can he set up a chance?
I think it was out.
Looked like he might have just run it out. Yeah, he did.
Allow Atletico to run forward all the time like this.
Alvarez again trying to work with Griezmann, those two quick thinkers, and in the end, fantastic. Llorente, such a big player.
Great energy on him.
The first time back in 1909, when they were then called the Club Ciclista de San Sebastian. In other words, the San Sebastian Cycling Club. The name soon changed a couple of times, but it was the foundation of Real Sociedad. Goes down as one of their wins.
It's on target.
Julian Alvarez took that in his stride. He's looking up to the referee. He thinks not only was that a foul, but it could have even been a red card offence for denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. In the end, it was neither.
Yeah, I thought no as well, Ian. I just thought he was always falling.
Geddes inside and gets that return ball, and there's a break on here. From what they've managed to do against Barcelona this season. Here's Griezmann. Lookman, oh, it's really good. Brilliant finish from him again. And Atletico are level. That was a master strike.
Yeah, you could see it coming in, back in the game. Play Alvarez to Griezmann, the link-up play is excellent. Into Lookman, he just shifts it with his left foot and fires across. I think it goes through the legs of Saleta. Goalkeeper Marrero's got no chance if it does go through his legs, but he did it a couple of minutes ago when they had a corner, and he marked Griezmann, and he doesn't look at the ball. That's the problem. I don't mind the pushing and shoving to a certain extent. It's when you haven't got the eye.
Though Barcelona are in charge of the title race, 9 points clear, anything could maybe still happen. We'll see. Susic with a little flick, and well, the effort just goes wide from is Susic. Croatian has picked a good ball. Arambaru and Geddes. Oh!
Wide.
Hit inside of the netting. I think that had us all fooled for a moment. He really got hold of that. He's been in terrific form.
getting yourself up for this game.
There are a lot of hot nights in Seville.
Yes, there is.
It's one of the hottest places in Europe.
It is.
Lookman's on the chase and has got a bit of room here. Griezmann's coming to the near post. Here he is. And they just about managed to. And, well, anyone else who puts on that shirt, really. Now, Barrenechea for El Sociedad. Ooh, taken out of it. That will be a definite yellow card for Lenormand.
Strangely enough, Ian, the ball.
Uyathabal. Geddes has started to run. Here he is. Trying to engineer half yard for the shot.
Yeah, it was actually slightly disappointing. I think Simeone who slows him down. It wasn't Molina. He doesn't do anything to really shake him.
See that defenders as Ruggieri plays it wide. Here's Lookman. He's giving Arambarou quite a tough night out on that side.
I mean, that's not a foul here. I know Lookman catches him with his arm, but both of them, Arambarou's trying to drag him back, Lookman's trying to push him away. To the teams.
So that takes it quickly. Ooh. The goalkeeper Geddes got there. Is he going to give a penalty? He has. The goalkeeper crashed into Geddes and is penalised for that. So drama at the start of the half and drama at the end of it as well here.
Yeah, you know what, Ian, I've got no problem with that. If the goalkeeper comes and smashes into somebody who doesn't get the ball, it's a penalty, I'm sorry. The fact that he heads it over the bar doesn't mean anything. The goalkeeper comes
against England. Here he is from the spot. The skipper. Perfect. 2-1. Real Sociedad back in front again.
Yeah, great play, great penalty actually from Uyathabal, because normally he goes across his own body to the right of the goal where the goalkeeper dives, and this time he's gone low to his left, goalkeeper's right, and absolutely fires it in.
That's Julian Alvarez. You're right beside him with that camera. He's more defended by Uyathabal. Griezmann here. Just for a moment, he sensed the opportunity to explode one into the roof of the net.
Yeah, it just fell on his right foot, a quick turn, he's just leaned.
Alvarez. Llorente takes a deflection, goes behind for the corner. Recovering, good enough. Yeah, nice switch of the play, the reverse ball into Julian Alvarez. Now Ademola Lookman from Athletico Madrid. Griezmann again. Llorente inside. Griezmann as ever dropping to link into the play. Now Julian Alvarez. In Real Sociedad's favour so far. Not really away by Lenormand. Plus all the drama in the semi with Barca. Llorente looking to challenge that lead. Good run so far. Lookman again. Balloons it.
That was a really good chance. Brilliant work by Marcos Llorente. In and out and in and out. Great run. And look, they should have done better. I know there's a lot of bodies there, but...
Koke. Too much on that. But you're right, anything they can get onto Surlot's head.
Yeah.
It's going to take maximum concentration back there. Alvarez thought about the shot for a moment. Now he does let rip. Took a deflection. Could have gone anywhere. As it is, it goes safely into the keeper. Another goalkeeper. So far, so good for Marrero. He might have plenty more work to do. Well, Athletico will hope so.
Especially when you put Surlot on.
You're looking for one or two crosses for him. Goalkeeper elects to punch. Nico Gonzalez already. It's fizzed across. And still could be something. Referee says play on to hold on to it, but can they? Alvarez to play it wide. Same towards Llorente, but not quite accurately enough.
That may have been his first touch of the ball, Almada. You'll forgive him. The final ball, final cross.
Away goes Alvarez, who would have definitely been in the book for that. He didn't make contact in the end. And then Almada can't make anything of it. Now Sociedad will want another break here. And they're successfully breaking up the play here. Too clear cut. And they've taken off one of their main avenues as Baena looks to cut that one back. Cardoso looking to make a name for him with this club. Nico Gonzalez, good looking ball that. Same towards Surlot, just over his head. Julian Alvarez. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The touch, then the finish. 2-2. Pure class.
Yeah, thankfully the one player, the constant player, the shining light is Julian Alvarez. We've seen moments of brilliance all throughout the season, and the one moment of real quality.
Easily defended by Susic, but it's coming straight back again. Baena's crossing. Surlot with a headed chance. Normally he puts them in. That's a let-off for Sociedad.
That is a let-off. We were talking about the crossing and Surlot before. He has a free header in.
Atletico, they can kind of smell blood now.
They look a little lost on Real Sociedad.
Llorente. Baena! Couldn't direct it goalwards.
What a miss.
Could have won it there.
Could have, and he should have. I don't know whether he was offside. This will be a better angle. He makes a great run by Ina right through the middle. Yeah, he may have just been offside, but still.
Baena. And here's an opportunity for them to win it. And Cardoso doesn't take it.
What a ball and what a miss. What a ball. I think it was Julian Alvarez. This flip ball has to give him, so he's now 10.5 yards behind. Can he get it up and over?
It is Julian Alvarez. And then Llorente! Well, the goalkeeper was just wishing and hoping there. It whistles wide. And that is it. The final whistle goes 2-2. It will be extra time, but Llorente nearly settled it right there.
As you said, different team, different players.
I'm just thinking if it did come to a shootout, they'd want Antoine Griezmann taking one, but of course he can't now.
No, he can't.
Taki Kubo doing nicely there now. Oskarsson. On he goes. Good strong run from the Icelandic international.
Space here now.
Baena.
Wrong ball. Poor ball. He wanted it to his feet, Julian Alvarez.
Oh, it came out there to Soler. And the blockage from Susic, Oskarsson by Baena, but wasn't. Almada. Koke to lay it inside, and then, Julian Alvarez off the junction of post and bar.
Well, that shows you who the star man is tonight. First with his pass to Baena.
Promising so far, this. Taki Kubo. Quick feet, Susic's effort, and Oskarsson with a wonderful opportunity to make it 3 for Sociedad, and that's a big miss.
It's a huge miss, Ian, and you can see why. If it was on his right foot, that'd be in the back of the net, but he is so safe.
Koke. Baena looking to get in behind here. Free kick against him. That's the end of that move. Away by Surlot, helping out his defence. Susic again. Take Kubo. And pretty lively since he came on that right-hand side.
and they've been the better team tonight.
To lay this ball in for Baena, but away goes Almada again. Koke's ball in, Sørloth! Again, can't find the radar with the headers.
Better cross in that time from Koke. And again, Jean Martin's backing into him, doing enough.
Towards Oscarsson, who had that big chance. That is it. It's going to be a penalty shootout to decide the Copa del Rey final. So it's a throw of the dice, really. Alexander Sørloth with a kind of a smile on his face to take the first one for Athletico.
Moreira was playing games, wasn't he? Taking his time. Sørloth, right smile.
Experienced head, player who knows where the back of the net is. But he hasn't found it. Big save by Moreira.
A wonderful start.
Wow.
Picks the right way. I think it was fairly central. Yeah, it was fairly central, wasn't it?
Carlos Soler to put Sociedad ahead in the shootout if he can. He does. Lovely penalty.
Yeah. Goes the right way, Musso, but it's low. By the time it hits the goal line, it's low. To the spot. He's gone behind.
And saved. Who'd have thought it? Sørloth and Alvarez fail with their penalties. Wow.
I didn't fancy him that much. I always thought he was going to go that way.
For him, and also San Sebastian as well.
No.
And that's missed as well.
He telegraphed it. It was like slow motion. He paused slightly. That's when he has to whip it into the other corner, but he went the same way. Slow runner, pause. Ugh.
He's talking to him as well. Great penalty. Sent the keeper the wrong way with the eyes. I fancy a little bit there.
Exactly. A little bit of disguise on it.
Real Sociedad ahead again in the shootout. Which he does.
Yeah, nice penalty. Left footer whipping round it into that bottom right-hand corner.
Great pen.
You're right, Ian. 2 goals from 2 penalties. The trophy is theirs.
Sounds easy when you say that, doesn't it? Great penalty from him. 3-2, so this has got to go in, this next one by Athletico Madrid. Otherwise, Real Sociedad is trying to make him wait a little. Moreira. He does score. That's a cool one from Baena. But now, win the Copa del Rey. It's all down to this.
It's Pablo Marin.
Pablo Marin. And he's done it! Real Sociedad lift the Copa del Rey! The glory is theirs. The trophy is going